Respect is the cornerstone of all meaningful relationships. But what happens when you feel disrespected? The truth is, how others treat you often reflects how you allow yourself to be treated. In moments of disrespect, it's not about changing the other person, it's about transforming your approach to handling them. Here are 5 powerful ways to navigate these situations and regain your peace of mind. Respect doesn't come from others, it comes from within. When you know your worth, no external behavior can shake your confidence. Start by affirming your strengths, your value, and your integrity. Speak to yourself with the love and honor that you deserve. By doing so, you will be less affected by the actions of others because your self-esteem will not be dependent on their validation. In moments of disrespect, it's easy to react impulsively, whether through anger, frustration, or hurt. But reacting in this way only perpetuates the negative energy. Instead, practice emotional mastery. Take a deep breath, pause, and choose how you want to respond. By controlling your emotions, you maintain your power. Your calmness and composure are your greatest tools in preserving your dignity, no matter how others behave. Respect is a two-way street. If someone crosses your boundaries, it's crucial to address it directly. Don't be afraid to speak up and assert your needs. The key is to do so with clarity, but also with compassion. You don't have to be rude or combative, but you do need to be firm in maintaining the standards that protect your well-being. Respect yourself enough to draw the line and communicate it clearly. People who don't respect you may do so because they are unable to see your true value. This lack of respect often stems from their own insecurities or limited perspective. Detach from the need for their approval. Understand that you are worthy of respect regardless of their actions. Shift your focus from seeking validation to standing strong in your own truth. Standing strong in your own truth. When you stop chasing approval, you become immune to disrespect. Sometimes, people disrespect you unknowingly or out of their own pain. Responding with empathy can help to break the cycle of negativity. However, it's important to know where to draw the line. Compassion doesn't mean allowing others to walk all over you. If their behavior becomes abusive, it's crucial to walk away or remove yourself from the situation. Protecting your peace is a sign of self-respect. How you handle disrespect is a reflection of your self-worth and personal growth. Remember, you have the power to choose your response in any situation. Stand firm in your value. Create healthy boundaries and detach from the need for external approval. When you handle disrespect with strength and grace, you become a beacon of respect and empowerment to those around you. Respect begins from within. It's easy to look to others for validation, but true self-worth comes from understanding your own value. When you cultivate a strong sense of who you are, external opinions have less power over your emotions and actions. This inner foundation ensures that no matter what others say or do, you remain unshaken in your belief in yourself. You are your greatest source of respect. Relying on others for validation is a dangerous path, as it's always changeable and out of your control. When you place your self-worth in your own hands, you empower yourself to rise above any criticism or disrespect. It's essential to remember that your value is inherent, not something earned through approval. You define yourself, not others. Cultivate internal validation, and you'll never seek approval from external sources. Reacting impulsively to disrespect only escalates negativity. By pausing before responding, you give yourself time to assess the situation and choose a reaction that aligns with your values. Responding thoughtfully ensures that you maintain control, while reacting emotionally can cloud your judgment. This ability to pause and reflect transforms how you engage with disrespectful behavior. You gain power through restraint and emotional intelligence. Boundaries are vital in any relationship, as they protect your emotional and mental well-being. Setting clear boundaries isn't about controlling others. It's about taking responsibility for your own peace. It shows that you value yourself and won't tolerate mistreatment. Healthy boundaries create space for respect, understanding, and mutual growth. Protecting yourself through boundaries allows you to engage with others without compromising your values. When your worth is grounded in self-love, the opinions of others lose their significance. You stop seeking validation and instead focus on your own inner strength. By letting go of the need for constant external affirmation, you free yourself from the weight of others' judgments. Self-assurance comes from within, not from others. Silent assurance comes from within, not from others. This self-reliance in your worth is the foundation for resilience in any situation. Your value doesn't change based on the opinions or actions of others. When you embrace who you are and recognize your unique qualities, external criticism becomes irrelevant. People may fail to see your worth, but that doesn't diminish it. Your self-perception is the only one that matters. Cultivate a mindset that no one else can define your worth but yourself. Disrespectful behavior can trigger intense emotions, but it's in these moments that emotional mastery becomes crucial. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, take a step back, breathe, and choose your response wisely. Control over your emotions ensures that you don't lose your peace in the chaos of others' behavior. Mastering your emotions doesn't mean suppressing them, but knowing when to channel them positively. Emotional resilience leads to a stronger, more composed version of yourself. The more you respect yourself, the more likely you are to demand respect from others. People naturally respond to the energy you project. When you show that you won't accept less than what you deserve, others will begin to mirror that behavior. Your actions must align with your self-worth, signaling to others that you value yourself and expect the same in return. Your respect for yourself is the first step toward others respecting you. Constantly seeking approval from others is a trap that leaves you feeling empty. Instead of depending on others to affirm your decisions and actions, trust your own judgment. When you let go of the need for external validation, you give yourself permission to make choices based on your values, not the expectations of others. This shift frees you from the constant stress of seeking acceptance. Stand firm in your beliefs and trust your own path. Responding to disrespect with empathy doesn't mean tolerating bad behavior. It's about recognizing that people's actions often stem from their own pain or insecurity. Offering empathy doesn't excuse their actions, but it helps you maintain your peace and perspective. However, empathy should not come at the expense of your own well-being. Compassion for others should always be balanced with self-respect. Disrespect often says more about the person exhibiting it than it does about you. People who disrespect others usually have unresolved issues within themselves. You can't control their behavior, but you can control how much it affects you. Recognizing that their actions are rooted in their own struggles allows you to not take it personally. Release the need to fix them and focus instead on maintaining your own peace. Confidence is an unshakable belief in your own abilities and worth. It's a key factor in earning respect, as people are naturally drawn to those who carry themselves with certainty. Confidence isn't about arrogance, but about being sure of who you are. When you exude confidence, others recognize your strength and will treat you accordingly. It's a silent signal that you are not to be taken lightly. Self-reflection is a powerful tool for growth. When you face challenges or disrespect, take the time to reflect on how you handled the situation and what you can learn from it. Self-reflection helps you better understand your responses and evolve as a person. It also allows you to adapt, grow stronger, and become more resilient in future encounters. Growth is a process, and every experience offers valuable lessons. Your truth is your anchor, and it should never be compromised. When you stand firm in who you are and what you believe, it becomes impossible for others to sway you with disrespectful behavior. Holding on to your authenticity, no matter what others say or do, is a mark of inner strength. The opinions of others are fleeting, but your truth is unshakable, and your truth is unshakable. Stay grounded in your values, and you will rise above any challenges. The energy you put out into the world attracts similar energy. If you walk into a room with positivity and self-respect, others will naturally reflect that back to you. Likewise, negativity and disrespect can also be contagious. Be mindful of the energy you project, as it shapes your interactions. When you maintain a positive, respectful presence, you create an environment where respect is mutual. Self-compassion is not just a buzzword. It's essential for emotional well-being. When you treat yourself with kindness, you build a foundation of resilience that allows you to weather disrespect with grace. Self-compassion helps you navigate life's challenges without being overly critical of yourself. It allows you to acknowledge your mistakes without allowing them to define you. Remember, you deserve the same care and understanding that you extend to others. People who respect from others is often a reflection of their own inner turmoil. People who lash out are typically dealing with their own insecurities or unresolved issues. Rather than taking it personally, understand that their actions are more about them than about you. Respond with empathy, but also with the understanding that their behavior is not a reflection of your worth. This perspective keeps you from internalizing their negativity. Perfection is an illusion, but consistency in your actions and behavior builds trust and respect. People respect those who demonstrate integrity, regardless of their flaws. It's the consistency in your words, actions, and values that earns respect over time. When you stay true to your principles, you attract the respect of others. Integrity is the bedrock upon which all lasting respect is built. Being right isn't as important as maintaining your peace. Sometimes, letting go of the need to prove a point is the most powerful response to disrespect. Engaging in a back and forth only escalates tension and invites more negativity. Choose peace over pride and you'll preserve your emotional energy. In the long run, peace will always be more fulfilling than being right. Self-love is the foundation of self-respect. When you love and value yourself, you set the standard for how others should treat you. You won't tolerate mistreatment because you recognize that you deserve better. Self-love means honoring your needs, protecting your boundaries, and nurturing your well-being. It's the ultimate form of self-respect, and it shapes the way you interact with the world. When others disrespect you, it's not an indictment of your worth. Often it reflects their own limitations or insecurities. Rather than internalizing their behavior, understand that their disrespect is a product of their own struggles. By reframing their actions as a reflection of them, not you, you free yourself from unnecessary emotional turmoil. Focus on your own worth and let their negativity roll off your back. Protecting your peace requires actively choosing to detach from negative influences. This might mean walking away from toxic people or situations that drain your energy. Detachment isn't about ignoring others, but about prioritizing your own well-being. You can love someone from a distance without sacrificing your inner peace. When you detach from toxicity, you create space for more positive and respectful interactions. Patience is a virtue, but boundaries must still be respected. You can extend empathy and understanding without allowing yourself to be mistreated. Setting firm but compassionate boundaries shows that you value both yourself and others. You don't have to tolerate harmful behavior to show patience. A healthy balance of patience and assertiveness ensures that you honor your needs while respecting others. Speaking your truth doesn't require aggression. It's about expressing yourself honestly and assertively, while maintaining kindness and respect for others. By doing so, you communicate your boundaries and values clearly without damaging the relationship. Honesty is a powerful tool that fosters trust and understanding. When you communicate with integrity, you invite respect and authenticity into the conversation. Tolerating behavior that damages your self-esteem serves no one. You are responsible for maintaining your sense of self-worth, and that means walking away from anything or anyone that compromises it. Recognizing when a situation becomes abusive or unhealthy is crucial to preserving your mental and emotional well-being. Never settle for being treated less than you deserve. Self-respect means knowing when to say enough is enough. It's easy to get caught up in trying to control the actions of others, but true power lies in your ability to control your response. You cannot dictate how people behave, but you can choose how much influence their behavior has on you. When you understand that your reactions are within your control, you reclaim your power. This shift in perspective allows you to stay grounded, regardless of how others act. The key to peace is not changing others, but changing how you perceive and respond to them. Empathy is a beautiful gift, but it should never come at the cost of your own dignity. Sometimes, people's disrespect comes from their own pain or struggles. Sometimes, people's disrespect comes from their own pain or struggles. Understanding their pain doesn't mean you should tolerate behavior that diminishes your worth. You can be compassionate without allowing others to walk over you. The balance between empathy and self-respect ensures that your kindness doesn't lead to self-sacrifice. People who disrespect you are often struggling with their own inner conflicts, and their actions reflect their unresolved issues, not your shortcomings. Their behavior is a mirror of their emotional state, and it should not be seen as a reflection of your value. Understanding this distinction frees you from internalizing their negativity. It's important to separate their actions from your identity and not let their struggles diminish your worth. You are not responsible for their feelings or behaviors, only your own. The energy you radiate is powerful, and it impacts how people treat you. If you walk with confidence and project positivity, others are more likely to treat you with the same respect. But if you give off insecurity or doubt, you may unknowingly invite mistreatment. Your internal state directly influences the external world. Sometimes, people look at you and say things such as, "You are mad, you're an excuse, your life is full of failures." Cultivating inner peace and confidence helps ensure that respect flows naturally from others toward you. Compassion for others begins with compassion for yourself. When you practice self-compassion, you build the emotional resilience to handle disrespect with grace. Self-compassion is about accepting your flaws and mistakes and offering yourself kindness in times of struggle. By nurturing your emotional well-being, you increase your capacity to empathize with others. But never confuse self-compassion with allowing others to treat you poorly. Disrespect is often a reflection of the other person's inability to recognize or value what you bring to the table. They might not be able to see your worth, but that does not diminish it. Experience can help you to see the shadow of your own madness. When you hold firm in your value, their inability to recognize it becomes irrelevant. Your value doesn't depend on their acknowledgement. Stand strong in your worth, and eventually others will recognize it, or they'll fall away. Perfection is an unrealistic standard, but consistency in how you carry yourself can create trust and respect. People value those who demonstrate integrity and follow through on their words. Consistency shows that you are dependable, and it allows others to feel secure in their interactions with you. When you are aligned with your values and consistently honor them, others will naturally respect you. Respect is earned through your actions, not your perfection. Sometimes being right isn't as important as maintaining your peace and emotional balance. Engaging in a power struggle or trying to prove a point only escalates tension and fosters resentment. Instead, choose to let go of the need to be right and focus on the bigger picture, your mental and emotional peace. The ability to walk away from an argument without engaging in further conflict shows true strength and maturity. Disperse your anger, disperse the fear. This will help you re-engage in further conflict, shows true strength and maturity. Peace is always a more worthwhile goal than winning an argument. Self-love is the cornerstone of all healthy relationships, including the one you have with yourself. When you cultivate deep self-love, you begin to treat yourself with the respect and kindness that you deserve. This self-love reflects in how others treat you, as you teach them how to treat you by how you treat yourself. Loving yourself means prioritizing your needs, your peace, and your happiness above all else. When you respect yourself, others are more likely to follow suit. Disrespect is rarely a reflection of your true worth, but often a result of someone else's internal struggles or limitations. When people treat you poorly, it often says more about them than it does about you. It's important to view these situations through a lens of understanding, recognizing that their behavior stems from their own issues. This perspective allows you to distance yourself from their negative energy. Don't take their actions personally. They are simply a reflection of their inner world. Protecting your peace is an active choice. It involves detaching from people, situations, or environments that cause you emotional turmoil. Detachment doesn't mean ignoring or abandoning people, but it means stepping back when necessary to maintain your mental and emotional well-being. By detaching from negativity, you preserve your inner calm and prevent others from draining your energy. You can care about others while still keeping your peace intact. Patience is a virtue, but when it comes to self-respect, it must be balanced with boundaries. While patience allows you to navigate difficult situations without reacting impulsively, it is essential to assert your needs and values. Setting clear boundaries allows you to maintain your peace, even when others test your limits. Patience becomes powerful when paired with the understanding that your boundaries are non-negotiable. You can be patient without compromising your sense of self-worth. Speaking your truth with integrity is one of the most powerful tools you have for cultivating respect in your relationships. Honesty fosters trust, and when you speak from a place of truth, you encourage others to do the same. But remember, speaking your truth doesn't mean speaking harshly or disrespectfully. Being inclusive is very important. And speaking harshly or disrespectfully, it's about conveying your thoughts and feelings clearly while respecting others. When you are authentic and true to yourself, respect naturally follows. Tolerating behavior that undermines your self-esteem is a form of self-betrayal. You must recognize when it's time to let go of people or situations that consistently drain you. Self-respect means recognizing your worth and not accepting anything less. When you refuse to tolerate mistreatment, you send a powerful message to others about how you expect to be treated. Your well-being and dignity should always come first. You have no control over how others behave, but you have complete control over your reactions. This is the key to inner peace and emotional freedom. When you choose not to react negatively to disrespect, you maintain your emotional equilibrium. It's empowering to realize that you can stay calm and composed, regardless of what's happening around you. Your peace is yours to protect, and it starts with taking responsibility for how you respond. Confidence in yourself is a powerful tool for gaining respect. When you walk through life with a sense of self-assurance, others are more likely to recognize and treat you with respect. Confidence doesn't mean arrogance. It's the quiet knowledge that you are worthy of good things. People are drawn to those who believe in themselves. By cultivating inner confidence, you naturally create an environment of respect and admiration around you. Never allow someone else's negativity to dictate your emotional state. When others try to pull you into their negative energy, you have the power to choose how you respond. Just because someone is negative sometimes doesn't mean they are untrue. You are the greatest expression, symbolic or otherwise. You are the greatest expression. You can listen without internalizing their words or actions. Don't let their disrespect define your mood or sense of self-worth. Your emotional state should be rooted in your own values and sense of peace, not in the opinions of others. How you handle disrespect speaks volumes about your character and level of self-love. When you respond with grace, maturity, and calm, you show that you value yourself too much to be dragged down by negativity. Responding thoughtfully demonstrates emotional intelligence and strength. This approach not only preserves your dignity, but also encourages others to treat you with greater respect. Your behavior in the face of disrespect becomes a mirror for how you expect to be treated. Mutual respect is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship. When you treat others with dignity and care, they are more likely to reciprocate the same treatment.